You see? Anybody knows I'm a student of the game.
What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss P. I hope that you are doing fabulous today. I'm doing well. I love doing the Ask Miss P's, but you guys know for the last couple of weeks, I've been very busy with graduation and moving out and just a lot of things. But finally, I'm back home. I have some time on my hands to edit and give you guys videos every day. And hopefully you guys have been enjoying that. Thank you for watching. And please be sure to like this video. I'd really appreciate it. If you guys don't know about Ask Miss P, pretty much Ask Miss P is anything you want to ask me, Miss P. It can be anything. I mean, it can be silly, it can be something serious, or please don't make it that personal. If you have like a real personal problem, if you have a personal problem that you want me to answer on Ask Miss P, but you want everybody to know it, let me know. But if you want it to be anonymous, that's fine as well. Or if you just want me to answer you directly, I can do that as well. But definitely send me a YouTube message. And a lot of people are like, oh my God, when should I ask you the questions? Definitely comment on this video for the next Ask Miss P. That's pretty much how I do it. This is Ask Miss P, volume number 10. So let's go ahead and get into it. Jason D, guys, says, how do you pronounce hummus and praline? I say it hummus and praline, but a lot of people say hummus and praline. I say hummus, and the reason why I say it is my friend Quinn, she actually watches this video. Hey girl! But I'll make sure she watches it. But she would bring hummus to class like all the time, and I'd be like, girl, what is that? Because it didn't look that appetizing, but I've tried it since then and it's actually pretty good. She was like, girl, this is some hummus. But the way that she would say it, it would make me laugh, and I just say hummus because she would just put so much emphasis on the huh and the must. So that's how I say that, I guess. And praline, that's how I say it. I don't say praline because it takes too long, but yeah. OMG CeeLo says, which big YouTubers do you watch? And her name is Raina. I love the name Raina. I think that is so pretty. I have a cousin named Raina, and I always tell her that. I don't necessarily like saying I watch little YouTubers and I watch big YouTubers. I just love watching YouTube anyway. I don't watch huge YouTubers all the time. I sometimes watch people that just started out, and that's how I got started. And I don't necessarily like saying I watch these big YouTubers and small YouTubers because I don't like putting people in categories, especially if their personality means that they should be that big. You know what I mean? 6900 Smiley says, Miss P, I have a question. I have been with my fiance for about a year now, and now I'm starting to realize he's changing on me. He was sweet in the beginning. We argue a lot. It's like we can't see eye to eye. I don't know if it's because we are doing long distance or because he just might be tired of this relationship. Do you think the relationship is worth salvaging? If you think it is and you're willing to put the work in and he's willing to put in the work, then you can make it work. But if you're saying, oh my God, this is going to take too long, he's not into it, we're arguing all the time, I just can't get into it, then baby, you need to let it go. And if it's long distance, I don't believe in long distance relationships. Some people make it work, but I'm not willing to do that. I mean longer than like hours, like 5 or 6 hours. Now if it's a plane ride, honey, I don't need to be with you because that is too much going on unless we rich and you know we can plane out. But I don't have that luxury right now to do that. So honey, we need to make this work, figure it out. But if you're willing to do that and put in the extra work, then do that. And if you think that it's just a lot going on right now, ask him what's going on and see it and tell him, look boo, I want to be with you, but baby, you're doing a lot right now. What can we do to get this together? But if he's still giving you the I don't know, the okie doke, then you need to tell him it's time to go, because I hate seeing that in relationships where one person is in it and the other person isn't. You definitely need to be real with yourself as well as real with your partner. And if he's being a little booby, you need to tell him it's time to hit the road. That's Miss P's take on the situation. Smiley, that's for real. That's the username. I was just trying to do it right. Hey, Miss P, I live all the way over in England. Just wondering if you've ever been to the UK. I've never been to the UK, but I really want to go. Hopefully soon. I don't know when I'll be able to go because I got to save up for that, but I would love to go to the UK. But thank you so much for the love and support. I have a lot of orders over in the UK, so thank you so much. Nicole92, oh Lord, Nicole 9120, Nicole 91 2010. Yes. Will you watch and review Leave It to Niecy on TLC? I have watched it. Can't review it because it's already gone off the air, but I really, really loved Leave It to Niecy. It seemed like there were only 2 episodes. I couldn't really get into it, but it was a really cute show. I love Niecy Nash, and a lot of people say that my humor is kind of like hers because we're real sarcastic, and she's like, but I love Niecy Nash. She is amazing, and I loved her on, Lord, what was that show she was on? One Love BGP says, did you do the traditional 4 classes in the normal semester? Did you like taking summer classes? And would you recommend an iPad or MacBook for a college student? I would recommend a MacBook just because it lasted me all my 4 years. And Jerome, he's still kicking. Jerome is kicking when he wants to. But this new MacBook, oh my God, is amazing. Did you like taking summer classes? I did. It was very, very fast paced. And if you can keep up with it, it's very good. But I took summer classes online because of my schedule, and I like being mobile. I don't like being stuck in a classroom all summer. So I had to keep it moving. And did you do the traditional 4 classes in the normal semester? No, I did like 5 or 6 every semester because I changed my major and I didn't want to graduate late. So I just took as many classes as I could, and I took like 18 hours. I took between 15 and 18 hours every semester, so I took around 5 or 6 classes. Lika30331 says, what kind of camera do you have? I have the Canon 300 HS. Yeah, I use that for vlogging, and I use this JVC camera. I don't know all the specs of it just because, honey, I can't think of that right now. But I use that one too, and this is for all of my videos as well as reviews and stuff. But those are the only 2 cameras that I use. Little Fat Pig says, who is your best friend? My best friend is, my mom is my best friend, and my best friend Nicole. You guys have seen her before. Hey boo, how you doing? She watched my videos. Baby0229 says, if you really wanted to finish school and you were halfway done but also wanted to work full-time, how would you go about doing all of this? I also have an active 6-year-old and a husband to tend to. I want to be more and have more in life. Help. Well, baby, if you want more and you already have a husband and child, that already proves that you can do a lot because you have a husband and you have a child, and you're kind of like super mom right now, and you're also in school. And I know people that also have a job. Shoot, my mom, she was doing that for the longest. She had 2 jobs, a husband and me. And if you want it, you definitely need to go after it. But you're already juggling all of that right now. You can definitely work if you want to, and you also have the ability to do online classes and so much. And technology right now, you can do pretty much anything, but you can definitely do it. I know you can. Tactful31 says, question, why did you decide to cut your hair? I've actually cut it since you guys have seen me last, because it was on my neck. Y'all remember it was on my neck and I was constantly doing like this. Well, I don't have to do that anymore. Have you guys noticed I haven't played with my hair? It's because I cut it off in the back and it's like a bob right here. And I had that last summer, but now it's fuller right here and I have a nice little bang that's just doing the most, and I love it. Why did I decide to cut my hair? I just wanted to change, and I had lost a lot of weight, like a year or so ago, and I just wanted to change, so I cut it off. And I had my accident and I was feeling kind of depressed, and before I got depressed I said, let me do something that's drastic and it'll make me feel good. And I cut my hair, and I haven't let it grow back since, and I love it. And my hair grows back really fast, but I just, you know, cut it off. And since it's the summertime, I cut it even more. And for real, there's no hair back here. Like, she cut it off, and I love it. Hair is just hair, and I figured that out. But I really don't miss my long hair at all. Some people don't like it, but I do, and that's all that matters. Oh, next question. Bell College says, if you were a tree, what type of tree would you be and why? Baby, I don't know about trees. If I were a tree, I'd just make sure I was strong and lean. How you doing? La Red XOXO says, hi, Miss P. I love your videos and your personality. Thank you, Pumpkin. Number 1, random questions. I love these. Regular drinks, i.e. Hawaiian punch, or soft drinks? I like ice. Like, for real, for real. My mom thinks something is wrong with me. Everybody that I tell thinks something's wrong with me. But I just love ice. Doritos or Cheetos? I had Doritos so much when I was little. My mom used to make me lunch, and she put it in my lunchbox, and I'd have Doritos and a sandwich all the time. But, oh, I just hate them now. But I love me some Cheetos. London or Paris? Baby, I've never been to either, so I can't really say, but I'd love to go to London. Jill Scott or Lauryn Hill? Okay, I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all know how everybody's like, like, oh my God, Lauryn Hill, I never got into Lauryn Hill like that, unless it was Sister Act. I never got into Lauryn Hill. I do know her songs. Like, if she comes on, I'll be like, yes. But I love me some Jill Scott. Yeah, don't shoot me. Don't you judge me. Don't do that. Jay Hayla Maxie says, hey, Miss P, I'd love to meet you one day, but I'm not sure how that will happen, being that I'm in Mississippi. Anywho, when are you getting your first tattoo? This was a question from last month. I actually have a tattoo since then, so yeah, hopefully you've seen that video. I love Motown Music says, who's your favorite singer of all time? Oh wow, that's a really good question. Nippy! Not just since she's been gone, but because I listen to her anyway, because I just love her music and it's timeless. NolaTube 2012 says, so Miss P, I'm a high school senior and attending college in the fall. I took a leap of faith and went to a high school that no one from my middle school went to. And well, I don't regret going because I met some amazing people, but I would have had more fun at my local school. So I've decided to go to a college with some of my close friends in high school, but I'm really debating on if I should dorm with one of them. She really wants me to, but I want to meet new people. What should I do? Meet new people. And I say that because I went into college with a lot of friends that I knew, but baby, some of them I talk to, but some of them I don't. And I met some people at my orientation who roomed with their best friend from high school, but they broke up within like a few months, because as soon as you get to college, it's a time to learn yourself. Just tell them to room down the hall from you. How about that? Cherry Poo 32 says, hey Miss P, I adore your personality and videos. Question, I know you and your boyfriend have been together for a while, and you've mentioned in the past about having kids when you're older and have a career. But what would you do if you got pregnant now? Boo-boo, I ain't getting pregnant now. Are you pro-life or pro-choice? But I will say, if I did get pregnant right now, I'd have my baby. And it's because I'm pro-life. But at the same token, this might seem a little contradictory to some people, but I don't care. I'm pro-life for myself, but for others, I'm pro-choice. Just because that's your choice and that's your body. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what's going on with you. How can I tell you to bring a child into the world that you can't afford, that you can't give a good life to? You can tell me all day the sky is green, but baby, the sky is blue. I mean, let's argue about something like that. But to argue about something that's open-ended, my thing is, how can you tell somebody who they're supposed to love and it's not right and all of this, and yet you're doing your wrong every day? Don't get it, never will. Next question. Taylor Newsome, do you have a Tumblr? No, baby, I don't have no Tumblr. Honey, I do enough on Twitter and YouTube. I love looking at other people's Tumblr. Severa Rosales says, if you had a child at an early age, I'm 23 by the way, and I have 2 girls, they mean the world to me. How would you handle it when people talk about you? I wouldn't worry about it, just because you're doing what you have to do. You have those kids. You have them for a reason. Things happen for a reason, and they were probably brought to you because you needed them. You know what I mean? So if people talk about you, don't worry about it. Handle your business and do what you're supposed to do. And that goes to anybody. If people are hating on you, they're hating on you for a reason, because you're probably doing what you're supposed to do. So my thing is, when people have something to say about you, just say thank you, and that makes them feel stupid. How you doing? All right, you guys, those are all the questions. If you want to ask me a question for the next one, definitely do so, or just post your regular comment, and definitely post some YouTubers that you watch, as well as, Lord, if you have a Tumblr. I done forgot that fast. But thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. But y'all have a good one, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye.